I'm here on these two cases were on the fugitive docket from yesterday. Kevin Hunter and Jonathan Hernandez. The state
Okay,
had asked for some Tom. I don't know if they made it up yet. I think
they're here. They're here. They're coming.
okay. Oh, so for for Kevin Hunter, Judge, he is wanted out of the state of Tennessee. He is asking for you to consider a bond. He wants to post bond. He has a local case. He wants to post bond here and go to Tennessee and handle it himself. It was brought to my attention this morning that he may be wanted also out of the state of North Carolina. But he's also asking to appear before you. He said he has not appeared before any judge, and I just wanted to make
Like,
sure that I
hold on,
do
hold
that.
on. Do you want me to bring both of them out, Chablis?
Yes,
Okay, so Hunter, and then who's the other one?
Jonathan Hernandez.
Thanks. All right, they're coming out, okay? All right, good morning, gentlemen. Let's see. So you must remind me the names again. One is
Kevin Hunter and Jonathan Hernandez.
Right, obviously, right. All right, so guys, both of you are wanted from other jurisdictions. Both of you are asking me to set bonds on your cases. I don't know anything about you, but I have to get to know you within the next 15 minutes to see who you are, whether you're a danger to my community, and most importantly, whether you're actually going to go back if we set you a bond. I don't know. Let me find out about you and we'll see whether we're going to set you a bond or not. Okay, so Mr. Hunter.
Yes, sir.
You were wanted out of 2 different jurisdictions. Tell me about it, please.
He's wanted out of the state of Tennessee, Your Honor. The first case is a computer offense between $60,000 and $250,000. The warrant was issued December of 2023. The other charge out of Tennessee, Your Honor, is a financial exploitation of the elderly or a vulnerable person. I don't have bond issue for that, but it was also issued December 2023. He's got a local case for theft between $150,000 and $300,000 out of the 337th with a $100,000 bond. The next setting is March 11th of this year.
And I see that this is another elderly case as well, huh?
Yes, sir.
What other prior history does he have?
His criminal history, Your Honor, consists of mostly misdemeanors, 3 DWIs out of Orange and Jefferson, and an obstruction and a theft, misdemeanor theft.
Okay. I don't know. You've got a lot of baggage and you've not made bond on the felony case. So,
And there's a North Carolina hold as well, Judge.
oh, he's wanted out of,
Yes, sir. And that is for obtaining property under false pretenses and
hopscotch with the states, man.
elderly.
Yeah, not going to happen.
Yep.
Sorry, my friend, but
Can I speak, Judge?
no, don't. See, you've got a lawyer. I'll let you talk to the lawyer. The problem is that anything you say, they can use it against you. So it's just, here's not the forum to fight the case. The only thing I got to understand, you got to realize is that you're wanted out of multiple states, multiple jurisdictions. And so it scares me to give you a bond because are you going to actually go back? So that's one. Okay. And who's the other gentleman that we have?
Jonathan Hernandez, Your Honor.
Okay. Tell me about Mr.
Mr.
Hernandez.
Hernandez, Your Honor, is wanted out of Orange County, California for the charge of oral copulation of a person, sexual battery, and attempted sexual battery. He's on a $50,000 bond. That warrant was issued in January of this year. He has no active cases here locally. And I don't believe he's got criminal history.
What is it, states? What's your position?
Your Honor, I'm opposed to the bond due to the nature of the offenses there in California. They're of a sexual nature. I just don't know that Mr. Hernandez is a good candidate for a bond at this time.
Do you know if there's anything that carries a life sentence?
I don't believe it carries a life sentence.
Chablis?
Yes, Judge. From my understanding, my client does not know anything about these charges. I brought this to his attention on yesterday. He would like an opportunity. He does not have any local cases. He would like an opportunity to go to California and set a bond or turn himself in, as opposed to waiting the 14 days. He's ready to get on with his life. He's asking if the court would consider setting him a bond.
Did you have anything else you want to add?
There was, I misspoke earlier, Your Honor, there was a misdemeanor DWI, but it was dismissed.
Right, I saw that. How old are these cases over there? Do we know? Were they 2Bs? Did he have knowledge that these were open and he took flight? Mr. Hernandez, I want you to understand one thing. If I do set you a bond, it needs to be sufficiently high that you take us seriously and that you're actually going to go back. I don't know yet if I'm going to set you, but if I do, it's going to be substantial, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 digits, so that you understand. And if I set you a bond and you make that bond, we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself into the jurisdiction that you're wanted from. I'm going to tell you now, I don't play games. So if you make bond and you take off, then I will issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. I will set your bond at 0, and it's not going to happen again. Once I do get you, this time I will hold you until California comes and gets you. Do you understand?
I have no knowledge that he was aware of the charge, Your Honor.
Do you know when were they filed? Amy, when were the charges filed? Was it recent?
I only have the issue date of the warrant, Your Honor, which was
When was that?
January 3rd of this year.
The bond set in California is 50?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you want, has he already waived?
Yes, Judge. He waived on yesterday. In the event that you didn't show up today, I just didn't want him to sit there and not have any time
Right.
counting.
So I'll cut it in half, Shibli. I'll cut it at 25. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
You need to understand also one more thing is that I'll set your bond at 25,000. Okay. If you want to make that bond, you have to withdraw your formal waiver. Once you withdraw that waiver, you lose all the credit that you've built up as far as the 14 days for the demanding jurisdiction to come get you. So what I can do is I can put you in back, let you speak to your lawyer to see if that's something that you want to do. If you need time, we can also do that as well. I mean, nothing has to happen fast. But once you withdraw that waiver, you lose all that credit. So I'd hate for you to do that if you're unable to make the bond. So what we can do, I'll put you in back, give your contact information for your family to Shibli. She can reach out to them to see if that's something that you guys can do. I don't want you to just withdraw it without knowing, and then you lose all that credit. That sucks, you know? All right. Okay. So I'll put him back, Shibli. Just give us a ring, and then you guys let me know what you guys want to do.
Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Please. Max.
Speaking of Ms. Siegler, a little bit about Ms. Bennett, who sat next week, the federal case.
Show today?
She sat on Tuesday, but we didn't want to wait. Okay, so we did do blood discovery. We got it back. I think it was on Friday. I'm supposed to meet with her, as I told you yesterday, to see about, we are going to trial if she wants to hire an expert to review all the blood discovery and all that. We're supposed to meet with her on we're figuring it out, but right now it looks like Monday, and see what she wants to do on that. So I'll probably be fine.
What did the blood come back in?
I don't have the record. Yeah, it pulled up still. What's the case? Who is it? It's the case next week. Okay.
I have the blood, it is 0.254.
Yeah. I mean, she was gonna plead. That was this whole thing. She was going to plead, and now, you know, I don't know that she's not going to. Partly because.
I mean, if you want till Tuesday, I can roll you till Tuesday. You speak with her on Mondays.
Well, we're set on Tuesday. I mean, we're set for trial on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of just giving the heads up that I'm gonna file a continuance.
Why?
Well, we got the blood discovery back, and so she doesn't want to pursue the trial. We need to hire an expert. So it's gonna come down to 5 hours.
I mean,
The problem is she's not in probation because she's already completed on the federal case. So she already doesn't have, I mean, it's like.
Was it made it redirect?
Pardon? I know. I'm not gonna get us to that other thing.
Can you not, wait. Why are you saying she's not probation eligible?
I mean, obviously not.
You'll notice the judge's efficiency throughout these consecutive hearings. This is called a docket management style, balancing fairness and time. It's a skill developed over years to keep the process moving without compromising due process.
On the probation form, she'd have, on the election for punishment, she'd have to say that she has been convicted of a federal offense.
So,
I mean, it's up to the court.
is that something that she would be interested in now? I mean,
She can't finish it because she's going to federal, I mean, additionally, she's going to federal prison this year.
are you 100% that she's going to prison?
It is The DWI is a matter of the difference in like a year's it's at least 6 months additional to DWI, if not about a year additional because of the DWI. But she's going. It's just she has sentencing in May, and then she'll have to turn in at some point. But it's a minimum year.
If you please raise your right hand.
I explained to her, she was like, what about basically PTI? And I'm like, well, you can't finish it. You're going to go into.
Is this a first or is this a second? Well, we do time serves on first.
She was going to take it. That's what this whole deal has been. And then she messages me and says, hey, my lawyer's saying I'm going to do more.
I can't, Max, I can't curry favor by holding the case. That would be me interjecting myself.
I already know we're not going to get to that far out. And that's not my intention. It's really, if she ends up wanting to go to this trial, I have to be prepared correctly.
So let's do this. Talk to her, have her come in Tuesday, and then if she still wants to go, I mean, I only grant one continuance.
Yes, I understand.
I'm not, and it's going to be, 30 days. So,
Right, I understand that.
Okay.
I knew we weren't going to get to the point of she does her thing in May and then we do. I knew that. Yes, I know.
okay. So we'll see you Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Max. Hi, counsel. Come on. Good morning.
First, we're on a in custody matter, Judge.
Okay.
In GU. This is our first appearance on this matter. We've been appointed this morning. Seems as though there's a balance.
We have a hard time getting a hold of Mr. Nguyen. We give him a bond, he doesn't come back. And it's every single time. If you look at the criminal history, since, he had 3 cases last year, on all of them I have him set at like 10,004 because every time we give him one, he just never comes back. So now we've got both cases set at 5,002 because we've given him already 2 PR bonds. He doesn't come back. I don't know what the deal is. He just doesn't come back. So I can't possibly give him a PR bond because he never comes. He never comes on his own. The only time we see him is because he gets picked up for a new case.
I understand, Your Honor. He informed us when he is homeless. The contact is a little difficult. Let me step back and approach the state, see if this is something that.
I'm sure that there's something we can work out.
Yeah.
You've got to understand that if I give him a PR bond now, he's going to ghost us again. I'm going to see him back in 60 days. Bond's going to be at 7503. And, it just,
Okay,
sorry,
let me speak to the state, see if it's something that.
whatever you need.
If not, well, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Madam Clerk.
Of course.
Have Mr. Khattab, Khatab, for a plea, Judge.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir. Do I call him up, Judge?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't need a translator, do you? You don't need a translator, do you? Okay. Good morning, Mr. Khattab. Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 2-year deferred adjudication. What this is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. This is extremely important because a conviction like this can really hose you for the rest of your life. What you need to understand, though, is that there's still an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that you pick up another case like this, you can be very well facing a 3rd-degree felony next time, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And it doesn't have to be a knockout, just brawl. All you need to do is squeeze someone's arm enough to where it hurts, and then you're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Do you understand?
Understand, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, we enter into a contract now. There's no turning around. You're stuck with us until you complete it or if it gets revoked. Now, if you do something to violate this probation, like you pick up a new case, test positive for drugs or alcohol, don't do your classes on time, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, bring you back out, and we're going to have a hearing to see whether you violated it. And if you did, you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
I understand.
For you to complete this successfully, you must do a BIP class, which is a Batter's Intervention Prevention program. That is an 18-week class that you must attend once a week for 18 weeks. You must also do a 4-hour anger management class. You must do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, alcohol, random testing, no threatening, harassing, abusive contact with Catherine Alvarez and Paola Alvarez. Also, no weapons as well. I'll make you a deal, Mr. Katam. If you do really well, if you're nice to everybody, you get your stuff done quick, I'll take you off in half the time. You could be done with this thing a year if you get everything done, don't test positive, and most of all, just be nice to everybody. It's not hard. You get upset, someone pisses you off, walk away, find another release. Because, well, time will tell. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody tells me that. Really. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 2 years. But like I said, get it done quick. We'll take you off quick. What do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm not able to work because I had this open 2 cases, managing Airbnb.
Is there another case that's getting dismissed as a result?
There's 2 felonies that are being dismissed, Your Honor.
Wow. You also need to realize this is that there's only so many times in life that DAs are going to also help you out, because that is a hell of a deal that they're doing now. I mean, you work some kind of magic. They're going to dismiss an aggravated assault and an injury to a child. You're pleading to this. That is a hell of a deal. Things like this don't happen all the time. So if it continues to happen, get ready.
Notice how the tone remains steady even as new cases cycle through. Each defendant's acknowledgement is critical. Silence or absence can trigger a warrant. It's subtle moments like these that underscore how serious courtroom decorum truly is.
You understand? All right, sir. Good luck to you. We'll have you see the.
If I may, Your Honor, the district attorney upstairs and felony set conditions on this case, and regarding the bid, they had online instead of person.
As long as it's the regular BIP, then I'm okay with it. Yeah, but I mean, that tells me something,
Yes, sir.
right? All these cases. So, all right, I'm okay with that on the line, but it's,
Yes, sir.
all right. Good luck to you, sir.
Next, excuse me.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Hatter.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
You know what sign you are?
Yeah, I think Tiger. Me? I think Tiger.
That's right. It's okay, we'll leave for Tiger for now.
Hold on.
It's all right, Your Honor. Not, I don't worry.
No. Damn, I'm a pig.
Close. How can you do it?
Way
No
far.
worries.
Damn it.
Honor, I'm here for Cal. Last name is White.
Okay.
CAL. He's 19 years old. Because of the freeze and all that stuff, just things fell through the crack. I was supposed to submit in a PTI application. It's 184 days old, so it's like 4 days over
You
the.
haven't done that yet.
So the thing is, I spoke with the prosecutor, and now they're wanting me to do a mitigation packet because even though his BAC was 0.14A, which is below the threshold 0.15, there was no accident, but they're saying because of 9.
Okay. So I'm okay with it. We'll give you a couple weeks, 2 weeks.
Everything.
Are you okay with 2 weeks?
If you can do 3, Your Honor, just to be sure, I can submit all this, because they're insisting on a mitigation packet now.
Okay, 3 weeks, but if it's not done, he's got to be here, and then I'm going to bring him day for day till it gets done.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Hey, Vic,
Yes.
on page 22, They just told him that he needs some mitigation packets, so we're gonna give him 3 weeks. If it's not done, it's gotta be here.
I didn't know that they needed one if he's under.
It's okay, don't worry about it. You're good. You too.
Morning, Judge. How are you, sir?
Did you get my email? So Ms. Hill is waived today, so I was gonna put her on for next week.
I was actually here to talk to you about
Okay? Tell me.
it. So they called her yesterday to take her, take her dress. I think she thought they closed at 5. She showed up at 4:30, 4:38. That's when she called. She said they closed at 4:30. I said, go back this morning. She's actually there right now.
Oh, okay, great.
So if we can.
Perfect. If she's negative, then we'll just continue. Money, absolutely. It's so,
She's the okay.
yes, yes. I don't understand why they gotta do that. It's just silly. Yes, Mo, for sure. And then negative, whatever you want.
Yeah. Thank you, Judge.
Hey, Vic, so on Hill, she's going to test right now.
She's gonna test today?
Right now, yeah.
Oh, she did?
She's at the facility.
Okay.
She just got off work.
So if negative, then whatever Mo wants.
Thank you, Judge.
Absolutely. No, thank you for being proactive.
Hey, Mo, what about the mitigation package?
Deplete.
Good morning, Judge. Mr. Day wanted to reapproach about Kevin Hernandez
Tell me what you got.
and Jonathan. Mr. Day wanted to reapproach about Jonathan Hernandez. He wants to withdraw his waiver so that his family can make the bond on his case.
If Day wants to approach,
That's what I got an email saying to jump back on
Okay.
Zoom. And then
Where
for
they at?
Kevin, I don't know. And Judge, for Kevin Hunter, Judge, he's asking to come back tomorrow for you to reconsider, but I don't believe that is the case. He's indicated that he has a lawyer in Tennessee that is on standby, ready to assist him with the case in Tennessee if you would set him a bond. He doesn't care
Yeah.
how high it is. He's just asking for you to set him a bond.
what about the case in North Carolina?
I don't know anything about the
No?
case in North Carolina,
Well, they
Judge.
said that, didn't you say that, Amy, there's a hold in North Carolina, or he's wanted out of North Carolina as well?
That's what Nicole said. Did him up. I actually can't think of
Okay.
it right now, so.
Oh.
My mom
I gotta wait for Day to come up. Shimon.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Josh, come on up.
I had Vincent Rodriguez on docket and he did not appear, Judge.
How come?
I lost contact with him. The number was disconnected.
Oh, isn't he in jail?
No, I don't know, so.
Oh, this is a different one. Okay, so, this is an old case. Okay, so I'm gonna set it at 5,001. Yeah, and then just, you want to withdraw or do you want to stay on?
I'll stay for now.
Okay, all right, just let us know. Okay. You saw that? On Rodriguez, yeah, 5,001.
Oh, okay.
On Vincent Rodriguez.
That's all right.
Mr. Broussard,
Sure.
hey,
Good question.
shoot.
Judge, I'm here this morning for Jose at his office.
Okay,
Steps we did in both cases. He's got bond, yes. Someone, I guess, need to be addressed.
is he in jail or
Yes.
he's in custody? I didn't realize that, sorry.
And to my knowledge, Judge, Felony is planning on filing an 11B upstairs.
That's next stop at 179.
What would you like?
Well, my question is, I'm gonna go to the 179 and see if that is accurate, because I haven't seen an 11B hit the system yet. I'd like to talk about his felony bond situation up there so I can have some more clarity on what.
Sure.
As we move deeper into the docket, the judge's cadence tells its own story. Calm, unshaken authority. It's a reflection of judicial consistency. Whether it's a misdemeanor update or a felony review, every defendant gets the same structured attention.
You want to roll it to
Down here with the
tomorrow?
approach. Sir?
You want to roll it to tomorrow, the next day, or?
Possibly. I'm gonna go up there first and come right back down, but I already got
Sure.
a court date from your coordinator, February 18th, but.
Whatever you need, I'm happy to do, you know. You just want bond reductions upstairs, I guess, I'm assuming, right? Yeah,
Or
okay.
and see if they're gonna file an 11B. Because like I said, it hadn't hit the system yet. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not, but
Okay.
I'd like to talk to you first and not speculate about it.
Whatever, we're in your hands.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
All right, thank you, Judge.
For
Appreciate
sure.
it.
I think it's just to enter in the waiver. I think you've already ruled. Well, I was.
I was set the bond at, I was gonna set a bond at 25,000 on Hernandez. Okay.
That was after all the evidence was given to the court. So I didn't want to.
All I know is that there was an oral calculation,
Oh, that's different than the. Wait.
You're thinking about Mr. Hunter.
I'm not, yeah, Hunter I denied.
Oh, on Hernandez.
Hernandez,
Okay, sorry, I thought we were approaching it. Okay.
well, I guess I assumed that you were approaching on Hernandez.
And I am now, Judge. Yes, he's one out of California for oral copulation of a person, sexual battery, and attempted sexual battery. State would be opposed.
Typically, you're unopposed when there's a bond that's set in a demanding jurisdiction. Here, it's set at 50,000.
Typically, I do, but just with the nature of the offenses, obviously, I'd want to hear more about him being able to secure his return back to California because of the distance and the egregiousness of the offenses, his ability to secure the bail there and make the bail here. I'd want to know a little bit more about his flight risk and his ability to return.
The other thing I base it on was that it wasn't a new case. It's a new case, meaning that the warrants were literally issued just a couple days ago. So it's not like it's been languishing like in the other case since 2023, you know?
Yes, that is true. These are 2Bs, these aren't FTAs. And ultimately well, if I heard more, and it probably wouldn't persuade me to get to a point to agree to a bond, but not a low bond. I said,
This is not a low bond.
and so, but part of that is, again, being able to hear more about the defendant having the ability to self-surrender and successfully make it back to California, whether by way of someone driving him there or if he has the funds, because making the $50,000 bond there and whatever the court puts in here, obviously that's a big consideration.
You want me to wait, essentially?
Well, I didn't know if counsel had anything already offhand.
Can you
So
shed any light?
I called him in the back, and he's indicated that his family is able to do so, which is why I requested the release of the waiver with regards to the him taking back the waiver that he signed on yesterday. He's saying that he can come back within 14 days. He's made full aware of that, and that his family is able to come up with the funds.
Did they, second, you didn't get anything from the demanding jurisdiction, right?
No, that's all.
Okay. There's a DWI that was dismissed.
You want me to bring them both back out so I can admonish them both?
Please, Judge.
And then I'll
Bring them both back out, do you mind? So Dave, on Hunter, he wanted to be rolled to tomorrow to see if he could reapproach to try to, you know.
the $25,000 bond.
No. The other one where I denied.
You denied on.
I denied on Hunter.
I thought you said it was 25.
So Hernandez, Hunter is.
Oh, I conflated the two cases.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm good. I am unopposed to both of those. Rolling it over for the no bond and if.
No. I'm saying, but I mean, what sense is there in rolling it when?
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to, Chablis, I will, or we
No,
can.
Judge, I would prefer
But-
that you talk to him today. What he was trying to tell you was that about the lawyer and that he already had that secured. And I explained to him that I don't believe that would make a difference because of the pending case in North Carolina as well as Tennessee. If you could admonish him and tell him that, then we may not
Sure.
have to come back tomorrow.
Understand that don't matter whether you come back tomorrow, next week, 2 weeks, you have a lot of baggage. You've got this, you now have an open theft from an elderly of $150,000 to $300,000. You've got the same two cases in Tennessee. You also have a hold out of North Carolina. I'm not going to set you a bond. It's just way too much baggage. And you scare me, quite frankly, you know? Don't say anything. It doesn't require. I get it that you have a lawyer over there, but the deal is this, is that if you truly do have a lawyer there and you're able to, somehow your lawyer is able to work where they release the holds over there, like you're able to post bond in North Carolina, you know, that would release the hold here.
I didn't know about the case in North Carolina, so just now, didn't know anything about it.
Well,
So that came this morning, Judge. When I was talking with the state earlier, they said, FYI, that there's a pending hold in North Carolina. So when I spoke with Mr. Hunter on yesterday, neither one of us was aware of the North Carolina case.
And that's okay, but we're letting you know now that there's a lot there going on. And so if you have a lawyer and your lawyer is able to work Tennessee as such that they can release the holds, then that would release the holds here and you're able to post bond on your case here, and then you're out. But I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond knowing that you're wanted out of 2 different jurisdictions. What you're wanted for in one of those jurisdictions is the exact same case that you just picked up 3 days ago here.
It's the same people.
Well, I don't know.
It is.
I know that.
I have the documents.
I'm not here to litigate your case. I'm only here to give you a heads up that I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond. That's it. The more baggage you come here with, the higher, just it's not going to happen. So wanted to bring you out to let you know whether you come back tomorrow, whether you come back next week, the answer is just not going to change. You know, my primary concern is the protection of my community, and I'm going to do it at all cost. That's it. Now, Mr. Hernandez, you got to understand, I set your bond, I've cut it in half from the other case, but you have to understand that you are an inherent flight risk. So before I sign your waiver withdrawal, you need to understand that on fugitive cases, you're not going to get the 10% where you're going to have to pay $2,500 and you're going to get out. It's a fugitive case, so you are a flight risk. So you probably will have to pony up most, if not all, of the bond to be able to make bond in this case. Do you understand?
By now, the hearing rhythm becomes almost mechanical, but that's the hallmark of a well-run courtroom: precision, order, and respect for the record. These closing moments show the silent strength of procedural justice: steady, impartial, and deliberate.
Do you have the ability to get back to California once you get out? Okay, you have someone that's you can't get on a plane, try to get on a plane, it's probably not going to go well. So you're going to secure some other kind of transport to get back to California. Yeah, sure. But understand that we only give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to do that. If we call in 2 weeks and nothing has happened, you've not turned yourself in, or you've not posted that $50,000 bond, I'm going to revoke this, set it at 0. All that money's gone, and you're going to be in here again, and I won't do this again. Do you understand? Okay. Day, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
No, I'm just drafting the reset for the defendant to sign. I got the withdrawal waiver from counsel, which I just printed out. Did you want defendant to come back out for admonishment for the signature?
No. That's why I'm letting him know now. That way we can take care of everything at one time. Shabli, is there anything that you wanted to add?
I just want Mr. Hernandez to know, so I've already signed the motion to withdraw the waiver of formal extradition. So that means that if your family doesn't make the bond for another 5 days, then you've essentially lost the 7 days. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He withdrew 7 days ago?
No, I'm saying if he sits there for 5 days and he signed it on yesterday.
Got it. Right. So because you are going to withdraw this waiver, if you're not able to make that bond, you're going to have to waive again, and then you're going to be sitting for another 14 for California to come get you. You understand this? Okay. All right.
It's going to be reset to February 13th for Hernandez.
Do you need me to sign
Thank you.
it?
Sorry, one's for the court, one's for the.
That's where you're sitting right here.
This is the judge. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, here it is. Sorry. I thought I signed it. All right, guys. I wish you the best of luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Nguyen. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Why don't you ever show up to court? You know, if you show up to court, good things happen. We can give you whatever you need. You want a cell phone, tablet, food to eat, a place to stay? We can get all these services to you if you show up. You're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with theft. You're also charged with criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 7 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done on the theft case. You need to understand that this now makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your sixth theft case that will now end up in a conviction. You need to understand a third is usually they will file a felony on you. And I don't know why it's happened, but at some point you're going to get a rogue, or not a rogue, but you're going to get a prosecutor that hits you with a felony. And then you're looking at years instead of days. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense of theft? Come back. If you pick up a criminal case, come to court. We will help you. All right. Good luck, sir. I'll find you guilty, sentence you the agreement. Thank you, sir. All right. If it's enhanced, it'll be abandoned.
Excuse y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
State your, for plea.
Morning, Mr. Brennick. You're charged with 2 counts of trespass. You're also charged with 1 count of interference with the duties of a public servant. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 15 days in jail with credit for the 5 days that you've done on one, and they're going to dismiss the other 2 cases. Is that how you understand it?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record. You have to understand from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you show up to court, good things happen. We can give you whatever you need. You want cell phone, tablet, food, a place to crash. If you come back, we can give it to you. If you don't come back, this is eternally what's going to happen. You pick up a new case, come back. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Residency anti-theft. Self-theft. Yes, so we'll reset to.
Yeah, for sure.
The first one is 286. She just got placed on probation. She did TRS. She hasn't had any violations on her devices or anything, but the TRS recommended community residential. She's currently on a high-risk caseload and is doing IOP and SOP. So they're asking if you can use the residential distinction.
I think so.
Okay. The next 2 are expiration staffing, so their probation is about to expire and they
Yep.
still have stuff to do.
Okay.
The first one is 242-0858. He's currently enrolled in a DWI intervention program and is not expected to complete it until March. He's on probation until March 17th, so they're just asking for a 2-month extension just to make sure he can get the certificate.
Okay.
No, that's one else. And then this last one is 249-6906. Yeah, that's why. They're asking for a 4-month extension on this one. He's completed IOP, he's currently enrolled in SOP, but he also has to complete the victim impact panel and the DWI intervention.
He hadn't done it, and it's been a whole year. No, court admonishment. This is his 3rd DWI.
Okay. I'll have to come on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell no.
Are you feeling better?
Great. Thanks.
Judge, counsel's approaching for page 10.
Hi.
Ludlow?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
This is one where we needed an additional time in order for the client to complete the anger management class and community service hours. My understanding from the office was that he had gotten the flu and was ill. I think everybody's got it. I had it too, just got over it, but that was going around. But due to the age of the case, the coordinator wanted me to approach. I did discuss with the.
What has he done, if anything?
Well, we believe that he's got some of the community service hours. I don't have the complete 30. I think she told me today it's 30.
I just saw him here.
We have no proof of any.
He's here.
Service hours, but we do have him, he did the decision-making course.
Okay.
Let me,
And- oh, I saw him.
I'll get an update for you so you know exactly what he's got, okay? Give me 1 minute.
How are we looking, Victoria?
This please the last thing. This please the last one.
Oh, nice. Well, Cortez is on bond plea.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now.
Tanya Broholm said she wants to plead Manera, who's in the. Not with us?
But when is she coming?
So I called her, she said she's doing a plea and felony,
Oh, no, that's gonna take 2 hours.
and I told her that you're rolling out in 20 minutes. That was like 10 minutes ago. And she said she would email the state to get the plea paper started.
And we did it, and she was rolling her eyes, we were doing it. So,
Who was rolling her eyes?
when we didn't do it fast enough or something. But we did it, the plea paper.
He's already analyzing.
Judge, do you remember talking about the trial case Tuesday? Was he asking for a continuance? That's what he was talking to me about, and I couldn't hear what he was talking to me.
I think I was up there for it, Judge. It was,
What defense lawyer was it?
Once, like, Maxine? Max.
Oh, Max. Do you know what this is about?
The federal case, it's really.
So the deal is this, is that like, she has an open federal case that she picked up. She pled to it and they're waiting for sentencing. Initially, they wanted to set it for trial, then try to continue, but we're not gonna do that until May because it would be currying favor. So now he doesn't know if she wants to plead or whether she's gonna want to go to trial.
Okay.
And he's saying, according to what you guys have, that it's just not a good trial case. So
But for him, yeah.
right. So Monday or Tuesday, they're going to give us a decision whether they're going to file a continuance to get an expert for the blood and to go forward with trial or to plead.
Oh, so
I don't know.
we're still on for Tuesday then.
No, it's not going to get tried Tuesday.
Oh, okay, thank you. That was confusing though. when
Don't
you
prepare
started
because it's either going to plea or they're going to file a continuance to get time for an expert.
saying- Okay,
But I
right.
told him, when I was here, you get one and that's it. I'm not going to play this game where you just, no.
Okay, thank
Get
you.
30 days and then,
Okay, thank you. That was confusing.
so my feeling is that they're probably going to find someone to see if that's,
Okay.
yeah. Good morning, Mr. Cortez. Sir, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 6-month deferred. A deferred is a type of probation that if you complete it successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record, but it's not dismissed. You cannot tell people it was dismissed. You did a probation, completed it successfully, and didn't end up with a conviction. For you to do that, though, you must complete a thinking for a change, no drugs, no alcohol, random testing, and 20 hours of community service. Is this how you understand the agreement? I will make you a deal. If you do well, if you're nice to everybody, get your classes done quick, I'll take you off in half the time. But that means that you got to get this class done. Tell me which thinking, guys, which thinking for a change, because there's multiple ones, which thinking for a change did you guys want? This is on Cortez.
For change.
So there's the long one, there's a short one. Essentially what it amounts to
4 hours versus.
for a month.
Yeah, 16 weeks.
There's a 16-week one, and then there's the shorter one.
The shorter one is fine.
Okay. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. There's no coming back from this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 6 months. Wait for you to get this done. What did you want me to do with this?
Address enhancement.
Oh, is it true or untrue that you had a prior evading arrest back in 2014 out of County Court 3 in Galveston?
Yes, sir.
Okay, true to the enhancement. All right. Sir, we wish you the best of luck. If you ever have any issues, talk to, Shatoria. She can help you out. But if you take off, you pick up a new case, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. We're going to have a hearing to see if you violated this agreement. If you did, you're looking at 6 months in jail. You understand? Okay, guys. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
It's okay. You can see. Okay. Done?